Yashar Allah, Yahweh, Ahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Shai. I'd like to give double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone that teach this truth. Job leading through the scriptures, 100% of the truth. My brother Malakama. Just want to do a quick entrance, just talking about, right now it's the holiday time. We celebrate, or this country celebrates Thanksgiving. When they came over here and they genocided the Northern Kingdom, Gad and Reuben. So and what they do, they hold a feast day and celebrate it, but they paint it over as like as it was a time that they came together and had food. How Esau Edom does. He paints a picture of him being a nice guy, and we know by history that he doesn't document. That's not in our documented history, but it's been documented that this man has been a genocidal maniac, man. No matter where he's gone, whether here to the Americas, talking about North, South America, Canada, the islands, over in South Africa, over in Southeast Asia, the islands over there, and Australia, Tanzania. The list goes on and on. Everywhere this man goes, man, he leaves a bloody mess of carcasses, man. And so we understand that, and those of us that's in this truth. But the 2/3 of our people, man, they're going to celebrate the holidays, commemorating commemorating them coming over here and stealing the land, And that just shows you the dysfunction of our people. To go along with that, man, it just tells you, it shows you how far our people have been brainwashed. And it's a brainwashing system. When they came over here and genocided the inhabitants, and they brought the Southern Kingdom over here, man, it was a harsh brainwash technique that they went about. They separated the families. The same thing they did with Gad and Reuben. They took the kids away from the families. They took them up a lot of places up in Canada and put them in these indoctrination schools for their family. And that way they were able to strip their traditions and their names away from them and their language. And same thing they did with Judah. When they brought them over here, the tribe of Judah, so-called blacks, they brought them over here. First thing they did was break up the families, put them on the auction blocks, broke up the families, stripped them of their names, their language, their culture. And the culture goes back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's our culture. So, you did a hell of a job, man. You got to take your hats off to Esau Edom, man. He's good at what he's doing, man. He's very crafty. He's quick at changing the narrative on things. And one of the way he does changing the narrative is by it's through his Hollywood, man, through his media. Before media came out, they was doing it through their books, man. They was going back, whitewashing the books, the ancient artifacts. They would paint over there the paintings, whitewash them and put white images, so-called white images, over the melanated images. And therefore they were able to steal the cultures of these other kingdoms, man. But the Lord is exposing, this devil now. All these troops are coming out, and it started off mainly with the Hebrew Israelites, man. Mainly One West, they brought this information out there, and people looked into it and researched it, and they come to find out, man, who this devil really is, you know. He's not who he say he is. He's not that pretty poetic picture that they paint of themselves, you know. The Lord, you know, revealed what this man done on Thanksgiving, where he took I think it's on the East Coast, where they took a lot of the Native Americans, man, and they encamped them in, they enclosed them in, and they set the place on fire, burning up the elderly and the young, you know, men, women, and children. And they went back and had a celebration about it, you know. That's the true meaning to them of what Thanksgiving is. And you know, when they do this, they know, a lot of these Edomites know in the back of their mind that this is what they've done, you know. They know they're able to pull our heist off on the people. They're able to pull that lie off on the people. And us Israelites, man, talking about the northern and the southern kingdom, we have our own holidays that we're supposed to celebrate. Actually, high holy days that we celebrate. And this is not ours, man. These pagan holidays that they created, you know, to worship their gods, you know. But that's all part of the indoctrination, you know, the brainwashing that they done, that they put on our people. Coming this truth, man, and that's what comforts us. We know and now we understand, you know, we understand the real deal, man. We know what the real is. Through our spiritual eyes and lenses, man, we're able to understand these things and able to do research. Not get caught up in all the folly, man. As we usher in a new kingdom, man, a new righteous kingdom that's going to be here on the earth. That's going to be ruled by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, and King David, you know, sitting on the throne in perpetual rulership. But that's all. I just want to kind of hit that point, you know. Hopefully it was edifying, you know, and like I said, we know it's a holiday, we take it for what it is, you know. If you do get together and with your family, we're not celebrating it for that reason, you know. There's nothing wrong with your family during this time, because it really is a time of your family come together, because a lot of our family members, you know, that we are close with, we will not be able to, you know, might not be able to see them again, where things are, you know, not on this side and now. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with eating food and stuff like that, but we don't sit down and we give our thanks to this devil, man. That we don't do. We take a day off because of it, and damn right we're supposed to take a day off from our hard labor. With that being said, man, all praise to Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh, Shalom.